is what I've been working on, these, trying to tie up these corners here, the whole, to get the cab a little more strength, because I plan to lift it off. And all these chop cuts, got them all. It still needs a lot of work, and it's rusted to the max, and I've been having fun with it though. Got the Mustang front end on it. It's just installed, it's just packed. And this is what I was working on today, the other side over here. Trying to get this rust out of here. This where is a lot better than the other side. And then I take this piece of angle here and I put it up there to tie that across there. And tack those in and weld it. And this plate goes in like that, and then I'll fold it over to match this bar, and then that'll strengthen up this corner. I still got a brace to put in there for the suicide door hinges. Still have to finish the chop. I got a big gap right here I gotta finish, because I plan to take the cab off the frame, and I wanted to get all these areas, get some weld in there, so I strengthen it up a little bit. This rear end, I haven't done nothing yet, and out back. There's my dashboard. I don't know if you can see it, but that dashboard, that is out of a 52 Cadillac. And I do have the wraparounds that come onto the doors, so it's gonna look cool when I get those on. Firewall, I've been working on the firewall, filling in holes. I like to smooth it all up. I'm not sure about this heater thing here yet. I might take that out and weld that in too, I think. But I think I'm just gonna weld all the holes in. I got some work to do on the bottom here. When I got this truck, all of these, this whole section here was all gone. This inside piece is gone. The only thing that was really left on this side was just what you see down this edge here, and then I just filled it in with some oversized steel. And I got a patch panel for this piece. For this piece here, it's gonna go on. It's gonna clean this up a little bit here, but I'm still thinking I'm gonna fill this in here just to smooth this out, and get that done. Like I said, this is all gone. Everything was gone. You could see right through the cab from this side all the way through to the other side. And funny, this side was the worst side, and this kick panel on the firewall was still pretty good all the way around down to the bottom here. So I just left it in there and just welded up all around it. Like this is all replaced. This is all replaced. This is like totally gone down here. The whole cab on this side was actually sinking down in, and before I welded it up, I had jacked everything up and just to get it all straight again. And that's the inside there. It was really bad. There was no floor left in here at all. So I got some plate in here. It's all in there pretty good. Everything's straight. Just needs to be finished. Needs to be finished welded off. I can't wait to see what it looks like from below once I get the cab off. Okay. This is the new welder that I got. From Pig Iron. And I must say that I really do like it. It's a cheap welder, but let me tell you, it's got the inverter in it, so it like uses less power when you're welding to the house. And I could really tell a difference right away, and I'm still getting the same welds that I'm used to. So I'm really happy with it. I haven't tried the spot timer on it yet, but it seems like the controls are just really super nice. I welded this right out of the box and had no problem with it. I guess it's my shout out to Clutch. They did a really nice job for how cheap it was. No problems. Okay. There's the piston. Showing very little wear on the bearings. And there's what happened to it. See, and that's what I got there. There's the piston. There's the piston. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. I was hoping it would be like the same as the pistons that were in there. I'm sure it's the same size and everything, but it just looks so different with that beveled edge. And I'm just wondering if the weight's going to be the same, you know, and all of that. But I don't know. I'm just, like I say, I have limited resources on what I do, but everything's been coming along pretty good on the truck. I'm just so glad I got my new welder, and have to thank the wife for that. And I'm just going to close this up and say any advice I get would be appreciated on what you think about that motor and those pistons. And I know it's kind of a rinky-dink way to go about it, but it's like the only way I can do it without, you know, dropping a whole lot of cash on it. Because if I was going to drop a whole lot of money on this motor, I might as well just buy, you know, an LS or a 350 or something like that. You know, something I could just drop in and go and drive. But this motor, I have a special attachment to this motor. I'd like to make it run. And when I took the motor out that day, I had set the rear end and the drive shaft off to the side, and by the time I got back there, somebody had already scooped it up. So I'm in need of a rear end and a drive shaft. So there you go. That's my blog, I guess. It's cold in here, but I got some grinding and some spot welding to do today. Okay, this is what I got. My update on my truck.